beauty is really everywhere. You know, we choose to see it or we choose not to see it. And my passion's always been, I make a point of looking around and paying attention and looking at these little details. And even throughout the city, even through drive, or if I'm sitting or I'm flying or I'm driving or I'm reading or when I'm traveling with the family, I'm looking at all of the most beautiful details that are around us. And I constantly have my smartphone on me and I'm constantly turning around and taking photos of all these little details that just go by us every day. We make a point of surrounding ourselves with the best talent, and we make a point of surrounding ourselves with the best of breed in each individual field and what their core competencies are. So we will go ahead and collaborate and find out who is the best in terms of architecture, and then collaborating that with Brian Gluckstein, who is the best in his field in terms of understanding that, being able to listen and take all of these pieces of design and bring it together and create this beautiful environment where the homeowner comes in and says, this is it, this is what I wanted.
With their background in private residential, luxury homes, they had this intimate relationship with the end user. And they are bringing that to the condo market, where they are collaborating with each buyer as far as the design of their unit. And in designing units, because we're doing a lot of customization, and it is the same philosophy when you do a custom private residence.
One of the first things I did when I entered into the building industry from day one was to get ISO 9000 certification. ISO 9000 is a Swiss-based process system that really sets the bar extremely high.
Well, Payton Steel is possibly the oldest firm in Canada. We were founded in 1926. And we've become known for the design of the highest end residential communities in the country. Interestingly, one thing they all have in common, all these projects, is they were developed by a dynamic individual as opposed to a formula builder.
The weirdest thing I've ever taken a photograph of would probably be the downpipes of coming off of the roofs of buildings. Somebody would say, why would you take a picture of a downpipe coming down? Well, because it's part of the building and it's such an important functionality of the building, and it's still design.
Their vision is sort of old world architecture, grand spaces, classically inspired lifestyle brought up to date.
One of the things that we do before we step into develop a location or within a community is to come and understand the community, understand its heritage, its roots, where the community was really founded upon, who represents and what type of people live in that community, what do they see for the future of that community, and we communicate with them. We do that through consultation meetings with the neighbors, we do that through one-on-one. I'll go around, I'll speak to them and start to really do a lot of due diligence on what the history is of that community, but more importantly, where that community wants to go. We invite the homeowner in for them to have a fingerprint in the actual design of their new home. After all, it's their new home.
Sam really drives sort of the design sensibility, and he travels a lot and travels the world and loves France and is constantly bringing pictures back. And when we're having meetings, he's constantly sending us or bringing pictures of beautiful interiors and beautiful architecture and architectural details. So there really is a passion for design.
You evolve, the landscape evolves, the community evolves, so we want to be within the same theme of that community, but have it evolve in a fashion that again takes a lot of the inspirations and the foundations of the past, but then bringing a lot of current, bringing it into the modern and into the future, and being able to bring those two into concert together so that when we're developing a building or a home, you look at it and you say, this just fits in. It's been there. You look at it and you say, this was always here. It shouldn't look like it's brand new. It should be something that When the homeowners or you're driving by, you look at it and it looks like it always belonged there. That's the critical factor, and that's what a successful development project or a successful builder is about.